I made a lot of mistakes, like a lot. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janessa. I am the owner of Sophia Lynn Company, and I created this YouTube series to teach people how to build their online businesses from the ground up. Now, everyone can benefit from this series, no matter what kind of business you run, but I am going to be going over the t-shirt business specifically in some parts of this video. If it doesn't apply to you, just skip right on through. This is going to be an 8-part series. So for the next 4 weeks, I'll have videos up on Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. I'm so excited to teach you guys everything I know. I'm definitely not new to running a business. I also run a full-time photography business, and running that for the past 5 years has taught me so much. But I will say that running an online business is a completely different world. I made a lot of mistakes, like a lot, but I'm so grateful for those mistakes because without making them, you know, I wouldn't be able to teach you guys what not to do. I will never try to sell you a course on this channel. It is all just free information. It is a free-for-all. If you follow my TikTok, you know that I believe that everybody can win, okay? There is room for everyone to win. The only thing that I ask is that you comment down below when you're done watching the video and share it with somebody you love. It really helps the algorithm. All right, let's jump right into the video. First things first, you need to get legal. Okay, we're not running any illegal online businesses around here. I'm gonna share a secret with you that is gonna make this part stress-free. And when I say stress-free, like I mean it, stress-free. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to inkfile.com. I'm gonna put the name right here somewhere. inkfile.com. They do everything for you. You fill out all your information, fill out your business name, they file it with the state, and you will be good to go. You can even get your specific licenses that you need through inkfile.com, and I know there are a few other ones. I don't know them offhand because I always use Inkfile. The only thing you have to do is fill out your information and you get all your certificates and your business license and everything in the mail, and it is completely stress-free, which is the way I like to roll. I don't want to deal with all that paperwork, and I'm gonna assume you don't either. How much is it? It depends on what kind of online business you have. You could pay anywhere from $200-ish all the way up to $600. I'm not sure. It depends on what kind of business that you run. But first things first, before you get all your materials, your t-shirts, your heat press, get legal. It's important. Okay, after you do that and you get all your paperwork in the mail and you're good to go, you're gonna head on over to your bank and open up a business checking account. And then you're gonna get a business debit card. And you're gonna use that debit card for all business related purchases to make your taxes super easy. And then we're gonna take it a step further and connect that business bank account to QuickBooks, which is a software that keeps track of everything from your mileage to your profit and your expenses. It is a really easy software to learn, and I'm telling you, whenever you're filing your taxes, you are gonna thank me later. You can even pay your taxes directly from QuickBooks quarterly if that's what you choose to do. That's what I do. It makes it easier, and I don't want a big bill at the end of the year. Okay, now you're legal. You have your bank account set up. You have QuickBooks set up. You are all set to go. What next? You're gonna get a planner. It does not matter what kind of planner. I use a digital planner on my iPad. I love it so much. I can link it down below for you. I got it off of Etsy. It is my favorite thing in the world. And if you've seen my TikTok, then you know how obsessed I am with the daily planners, digital planner. Or you can just grab a regular old planner from Target. You can also use it to plan out your marketing strategy, your social media content that you want to put out, your TikTok ideas, your Instagram reels, whatever you want to do. But I highly recommend getting a planner and getting organized about your marketing and expenses, because just winging it, it's not the way to go. We want to maximize the amount of time to market your business, because in the end, that is what is most important. Besides, of course, like customer service and stuff like that. People need to see what you're selling or else they won't know to buy it. All right, let's talk about your website for a moment. You're gonna need a Shopify account. The reason that I'm only recommending Shopify and not something like Wix, even though they do have e-commerce, is because I had a Wix account and it was terrible. Wix is not made for e-commerce, in my humble opinion. I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but Shopify is literally made for e-commerce. I had Wix for about a month and I went right back to Shopify. I'm gonna get into how to set up a Shopify store in a later episode. Today is just really about your materials and what you need to get started. But I just wanted to mention that point and my personal experience. And if you have a Wix store and it's beautiful and you love it, then that's great. But for me personally, Shopify was the way to go. All right, now I'm gonna go over every single material I use in my t-shirt business in no particular order, but I just wanna show you guys, if you are interested in running this type of business, what you will need and what I use that works for me. If you find something that works for you, that is amazing. Everybody runs their business a little bit differently, and that's okay. I have a very long list over here and I don't think I forgot anything, and you might learn something new, like something small that you didn't know you needed. So I'm gonna switch over to my vlog camera for now, just so I can be a little bit more mobile and show you guys everything around my office. All right guys, we're on my vlog camera now. It might look a little different, but I need to be mobile to show you guys everything, okay? By the way, this is my little desk setup. This is my computer desk. This is my packaging and pressing desk. This is where I make t-shirts. This is where I package them. And then I have some inventory up here. And this is my little office space where I spend most of my life, and I love it. Okay, before we get started, I have a Rollo coming today. If you don't know what a Rollo is, it is a thermal label printer. I've been waiting forever to get a thermal label printer, okay? Because I used to print all my labels on this big old inkjet printer. I still use the printer to print out receipts, but now I'm gonna have a thermal printer. Like, we're moving up in the world. And when it comes, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Let's go over some packaging supplies. People always seem to be the most interested in packaging supplies. So one moment, I'm gonna gather everything on that table nice and neat for you. All right, let's talk packaging supplies. This is my favorite part about this business for some reason. I just love packaging supplies. So no matter what anyone tells you, packaging is important. Yes, it is. People know that when they see a peach poly mailer coming, it's mine, and that means something to me. So I have two different sizes of poly mailers. I have the 12 by 15, I believe. I'll link it all down below. Don't worry if I mess something up. I will have the Amazon link down below. So I believe this is 12 by 15. This is perfect for the crew neck sweatshirts that I sell. And then for tees, I have the 10 by 13 ones. I'm not 100% sure on the sizes, but they will be linked down below. So if I mess something up, don't worry, I got you. The reason I have two different sizes is because this is absolutely perfect for t-shirts, and I don't want to stuff my crew neck sweatshirts in there and then they get to you all wrinkled, you know? So then I have two sizes, and I just buy a pack of 500 each time. And mine are not very organized right now, but they're in this little basket. So not too bad. And then the bigger ones are down there. All right, next thing, my thank you cards. They are my favorite. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see exactly what they look like. But I designed them in the app Procreate. You will hear me talk about that app a lot when I show you guys how I design shirts and actually make them. I'm gonna take you through the entire process in episode 4. So next week. So these are my thank you cards, and they double as a cute print that my customers can keep for their office. And then on the back, I have all of my information with a 15% off code for their next order. And I'm in love. These are perfect and they match my aesthetic. And then also on the back of my thank you cards is my QR code. So they can just hold that up to their phone, scan it, and it takes them right to my Instagram. So that's kind of like a fun little marketing idea. You add your QR code to your Instagram and it'll take them right to it so they can follow you. All right, next are my tags. And by the way, I got both of these on Vistaprint. There are a bunch of different websites you can use, but I love Vistaprint because they are so fast at shipping. Not sponsored, maybe someday. But yes, they usually ship super fast and always before the recommended ship date. These are my tags. They are very simple. I created them also in Procreate. I can't wait to show you guys how I create everything. Again, they match my aesthetic. And on the back, it just says wash as normal. It's the same thing on the front and back. Now for tags, you can go two ways. You can do a tag gun, definitely the most cost effective and the easiest. Or you can buy these little pieces of twine for your tags and they look super cute. Honestly, just do whatever you want to do. 99% of the time, I just use a tag gun because I'm busy and it's really fast. I'll put both of those linked down below for you guys so you can buy either one that you want. And then as far as tissue paper, I do wrap my tees and crew necks in tissue paper. I use peach and gold because they match my brand colors. And for my thank you cards, Vistaprint gives you free envelopes with them. So I use markers in my brand colors to write the customer's name on the envelope. Just to like a little personal touch. And then to seal your package, you're gonna need a cute sticker. So these are mine, of course, peach and gold. And I just put that on the outside of the package whenever I seal it. And that is about it as far as packaging goes, honestly. I hope that gave you some good ideas though. All right, now a good thing to buy, although I will admit I don't always use it, is one of these t-shirt folders. So I'm gonna show you how it works really quick. So this is what it looks like. You just put your shirt in here and then you fold your shirt like that. And it's super handy. It's also a good tool for organizing your inventory to keep everything nice and neat so you know how much of everything that you have. Staying organized is very, very, very important. So let's move on to what I use when I'm actually making my shirt. So something that I tell people to always buy is a t-shirt alignment tool. They are very cheap on Amazon. So this is what it looks like, and it just ensures that you align all your designs correctly so you don't put anything on like crooked. All right guys, I had to take a little break. I know I'm wearing something different. I had to make a TikTok because my store is opening on Thursday, and yeah, I'm kind of just juggling a whole bunch of stuff at once. All right, now let's move over to the heat press. The light is kind of awful in here, I'm sorry, but this is the Pink Craft heat press from Heat Press Nation. It was, I believe, $310. I love it personally. It is a 9x12 and it works for what I do. So as far as actually making the shirts, that's gonna be a different episode because that is a whole nother topic. But I just got, like literally just now got an order in from Transfer Express, which is the company that I use, and it comes in sheets like this. And I just made the samples that I'm shooting for Instagram today, so I'm going to show you what they are. So this is the first one. It says overthinking is my superpower. It is super smooth. It feels very good on the shirt. So it comes in sheets like this. You can either do the ultra color soft, which is what I got because I had a lot of color in this one, but the order that I have coming is goof proof, which is one color per design. Both are just fine. It does not matter. You can either order a lot of one design, or you can kind of make your own sheet and just get however much fits on the space, which is what I do. But don't worry, I'll be going over how to make a t-shirt and all of that in another episode. So if you go over here, I got this rack on Amazon and I just use it to organize my inventory, and I'm not kidding, like a couple minutes ago I just got a huge inventory order. I'm just used to it at this point. I love my UPS guy because God bless his heart, I get inventory almost every day. But I got these shelves from Amazon, and yeah, I just use them to organize all of my inventory. And if you're wondering, I got this shelf at Target, and desk is from Amazon as well. I'll link it down below for if you need a new desk. All right, let's talk about where I get my inventory from. 9 times out of 10, I use Jiffy or Shirt Space. They are both great, and what I love about them is there's no minimum order. They have not gotten an order wrong yet, and that's saying something because I order a lot of inventory. And I got this rack from Target, and I usually just put my samples here so I know what I have to shoot for social media. I like to keep my samples and my actual inventory separate. Oh my gosh, you know what else just came? The Rollo. Let's unbox it together. I'm gonna set you guys up on this little, I'm gonna set you guys up on this box and we're gonna unbox the Rollo together. Okay, I got 2 things of label paper. There are 2 packs of 500. Here is the actual, oh, it's so small. I'm glad it's small. Actual Rollo. This Rollo was $179, I believe, But honestly, I was spending $125 every single time I needed to refill my ink for that big printer. So worth it for me in the long run. And I believe the labels were 20 bucks for 500. So that's not too bad. I also heard that you can get free labels from UPS if you register as a business. I have not done that yet, but that's pretty cool to know. But for now, I think I'm just gonna order from Rollo. Okay, and by the way, this is the box that the transfers come in. It's really big. These sheets are huge. And then there's like a minimum order of five sheets, I believe. I usually get more than that. But yeah, here's what one looks like, not all cut up. Here's what it looks like. All right, so really quickly, I want to tell you guys why I switched from using a Cricut to using Transfer Express. So with Cricut, it just took so much of my time away from my family that I was not really willing to sacrifice, if I'm being honest, because I have a little toddler. With Cricut, you have to upload your design, wait for the Cricut to cut it, weed the vinyl, press it. It's too much. With this, my designs come already pre-made. There's nothing wrong with vinyl. If you have a Cricut, use what you have until you can upgrade to something else. But I was just spending so much time weeding vinyl, and it was honestly making me kind of miserable, if I'm being honest. So this way is just much more efficient for me, and I can make a lot more sweatshirts, I can make a lot more tees, and focus on marketing, which is more important than weeding vinyl. And the last thing I want to share with you guys is my iPad. I run my entire business off of my iPad Pro. I will link the exact one that I have. I love it so much. I design every sweatshirt on my iPad in the Procreate app, and without this beautiful iPad, this business would not run the way that it does. Like, it just wouldn't. It is the single best investment that I made for my business and my life. It just makes life so much easier. If you do choose to get an iPad, I highly suggest either the Apple one, which is kind of expensive, but I have the Logitech one and I love it so much. If you cannot invest in an iPad, that is totally understandable, and there are other programs that you can use to create your t-shirts, like Adobe Illustrator, for example. You can use Photoshop if you just have a desktop or a laptop. There's always another way to do things. I'm just sharing what works for me. And last but not least, you have to buy a scale. You need it to ship inventory. You have to know how much it weighs so you know how much shipping costs. This is a non-negotiable item. This one was super cheap and it works great. I think I covered just about everything. Let's switch back over to the other camera. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, but listen, I have a little pep talk for you, okay? You can buy all the stuff that I just showed you. You can have the prettiest, biggest heat press in the world, but listen, if you are not consistent with your business, you will fail. You need to show up when you're not making any money. You need to give it your all when nobody is on your website, because everybody starts from ground zero. The difference between the people who are successful at this and the ones who are not are the ones who just do not give up. If you really want this, you can do it. You heard it here first. If you really want this, you can do it. I don't care what anyone has told you. You can do it, but you have to do the work. I can give you all the ingredients to make you successful, but you have to make you successful. And if nobody has told you this today, I believe in you. I believe you can do it. You're gonna be amazing at it. I just need you to not give up. Next episode, we're talking all about money. It is a very important topic that a lot of people shy away from, but not me. Because if you're gonna have a successful business, you have to know how to manage money. Remember, this series is every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.